I like that we're using this kind of dumb fight by our team. It's not a dumb team fight, but it's not a great team fight. I like that we're using it to split. Just kind of letting our team die. Bryce splits the other walker. That is very, very good. They aren't folding on us at all. They're still all in that lane, so this is great. We just get this walker for free. We should be committing to the walker. We're a little over-focused on minions. We can lose a couple minions to kill the walker faster, just as to not risk them actually coming and killing us. Wraith gets the walker too. That's great. That is a perfect example of how to use your team taking dumb fights to your advantage. Hey, I'm Midknight. I have free Deadlock coaching. If you want free coaching, all you have to do is join the Discord, link in the description, go to the Match ID's channel, comment on Match ID along with the character you played, and then join one of the raffles on my streams every weekday at 11 a.m. PST. Today we are reviewing a Phantom Abrams. This viewer reached out and said they just felt like they were struggling a lot in lane and didn't know what they could do better in this game. Like our aggression on wave, we are using cover very well to avoid fighting Mirage and playing very aggressive because he doesn't want to get Abrams momented. This is a little too aggressive. We are full tanking the wave. I mean, Mirage is that too early. But we did just take probably, let's see, 100, 200 damage from troopers. Yeah, 200 damage from troopers, which we did not need to take. That puts us at a pretty bad spot early in lane. We're looking for an early shoulder charge. That's good. He tornadoes now, so he gets it late, so he can't counter us. Obviously, I mean, you mentioned in this game you ended up buying Slowing X because he kept tornadoing your dash. But you will definitely, if you are ever on Abrams against Mirage, you will need Slowing Hex because Mirage is obviously a very hard Abrams counter. Early high velocity mag, and I don't know you could do the affirmative thing. Early high velocity mag and melee lifesteal is good, it gives us a good amount in sustain. As long as Mirage doesn't freeze on us, it's really good to shove in wave like this. Then we should just back up to do boxes, or I think our small camp is up by now. We could grab our little small camp. But we shouldn't be overstaying. Yeah, he just tornadoes your dash. This is pretty much going to permanently happen until we have Slowing Axe. Basically, after Mirage gets tornado, we have no kill potential on him. So we just need to be trying to farm as much as we can for Slowing Axe. If we can push wave, that's good. Otherwise, we just want to be full farming. We should not be looking for the fight here. We have our passive still. Oh, great dash. It's very dangerous. Yeah, you die. I mean, that was much closer than I thought it would be. But since our passive is going to start ticking us up for all the health we just took in that trade, and obviously Mirage has no passive to bring his health back up, it's better to just back off for like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. You'll get the 100, 200 health back, probably 150, and then you'll be in a much better spot to take the second trade. You can also just hold your dash, and then you kind of force Mirage to hold his tornado, which is obviously not great for Mirage, as he loves to use his tornado, so it's kind of... And then if he wastes his tornado, you just toss your dash out and get a ton of value, but you pretty much never want to use your dash well, you know Mirage has tornado up. We get Spirit Strikes, we're going to be doing a lot of damage. I do actually have the build pulled up on this one, so we will check when you deviate from it. We're doing a little box run, which is good. We got small camp, we shoved wave. Honestly, I think we should just push wave in again if Mirage lets us, and then we can go and do a right side box run. Yeah, so we're coming back to shop. I mean, yeah, we can shop. We could also do boxes first and then shop, but we should just go grab all the right side boxes. Are we going for it? Now we're coming back to lane. I think instead of shopping, we could have came and grabbed these boxes. Come back here, grab these ones, and then, you know, do a short little run. Grab, and my mouse just died. But we can grab this urn here and the one around there. Let me go plug in my mouse. Okay, so we aren't really down on souls versus the Mirage because we have been very much outperforming him in our box routes and our camp farming, which is very good. So as long as we don't really ego fight him until we get the Slowing X, this is a very, very good situation. We're shoving him in. We don't really have, I mean, we're Abrams, so we barely have kill potential under tower in the first place, but especially when we are so equal, we don't have any kill potential at all, so there's not really a point in trying to siege tower there. We should just drop back, and we can look for a roam if we want with our ult, coming to this duo lane, or we can just do a few more boxes. Because standing here, like, we are just kind of wasting a lot of time, and this Mirage has established that he does not know how to freeze, so there's no real downside in just shoving wave into him. Oh, he's gonna nail you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think the biggest issue against Mirage is pre-Slowing X, you are just permanently, you're dashing him like he's any other character, when you should just be holding your dash and not using it until he wastes his tornado.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Damn, that was really good. You thought about teabagging. I can tell you thought about teabagging there without a little hesitate. But you decided not to. I assume we're just going to shove and wave. It could be, wait, let's see how many minions you have. Let's see, so after we kill the Mirage, they have one, I mean, that minion's basically dead. They have 2 minions alive, and you only have 1. You aren't going to shove wave before this Mirage respawns, so it could be worth for you just to do a little light freeze. Oh, there was 1 more minion than I thought. But they do have more minions than you. It's 3 to 2, so we could just do a little bit of a light freeze, and that way Mirage would miss 2 extra minions while he's dead. I like that we do the missing ping since he just respawned with boost. That's good to see. But yeah, now wave. I mean, you're missing these four minions right now as wave's crashing. But now we miss those 4 minions, although Mirage is actually pushing the wave back, so we only missed 3 of them. But still, we'd either we should commit to pushing the second wave so we get those minions, or we should just be doing a light freeze so Mirage misses the minions and we don't miss anything. I mean, by the way we're playing, we are looking for a bit of a shoulder charge. It's a little risky here. We get it, which is, sorry, Mike, which is good, but it's not, I mean, he's shown that he will tornado your shoulder charges more often than not, so I'd be a little careful with that. It seems like we did just get a little lucky there. Yeah, we go for another shoulder charge. Yeah, he didn't NATO you that time. It might have been on cooldown. That was pretty close to it coming up, though. We're going very, very deep. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't commit to that. We could have parried tower, I think, though, if we wanted to go like that. Or if we're going to ult that close to tower, we should be ready to parry it. I think we're going to bait him in so we can dash.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
I like the idea of kiting him in here to hit the charge, but it's just a little unfortunate that his NATO comes back up at right then, and he can just one combo you with the NATO. Let's say we buy melee charge. That's good. Laning stage is kind of ending. It'd be nice to call. I mean, I guess our McGinnis over for her wall. She's really the only character that can kill the Mirage here. Because if Bebop comes, he can probably just tornado away from the hook. So it would be nice to get McGinnis here. Mirage comes to catch the wave. We could do, I mean, at this point, we're kind of, this is way too deep when he has shown that he tornadoes your dashes more often than not. We do get it though, which is good, and then we win the trade. We see both of their dual laners in our mid lane next to us. We get almost 100 to 0 though with his mark. We're waiting to charge him. I mean, his tornado's off cooldown by now, so we need to hold our charge or hit it on a very tight corner to give him not much time to react. You do manage to get out though. We could even use our shoulder charge to run here. I think, yeah, we are trying to bait him into a charge. I can tell by the way you're playing, hugging this arch. You just want to hit him with the charge and kill him. Wow, we just straight up kill him with the gun. That's good. We did get roamed on though, which was a little predictable. I was mentioning before that we did see both of their mid laners, but that fight did take a while, so one of them rotated over. At this point in the game, in the elo, we can normally expect that one will rotate over if neither Guardian is taken. I just mentioned that at the start when you did that initial fight, because it was good when we saw both of them, but we should be rechecking map and seeing that after they win that fight, they are off vision. And yeah, now your team's coming to brute force this Guardian and break the lane. Catch out the Warden. Oh, he's gonna get the gun buff. That's unfortunate. We do a lot to him though. We might have to use ult to secure the kill, but I do like this chase. Yeah, he's not too deep, and we know that the team isn't too close to him. We're coming for this Guardian out like this. We have, oh yeah, Cold Front gives us a lot of wave clear potential. Hit the parry on tower. That's, I mean, we don't need to parry tower there because we're not going to dive them, and we are going to kill the Guardian before it kills wave. It's actually kind of better not to parry tower there because then you are letting the Guardian do the most damage to wave possible while you are killing it. And then you might, I mean, that parry might have prevented one creep from dying, which is only like, 100 souls to them, but it's just a small thing that can help you to just make sure to only use your parries when either you need it to keep the wave alive or you're planning to do a dive or you want the tower stunned, and not just because you are autopilot sieging. Yeah, we get jumped. We're a little too deep. I mean, I like coming here to get this Guardian, but we should be walking a little safer. We are really on their side of the map. Unfortunately, the haze was very ready for us, but with our team a little back, we should just be pathing more around mid or on mid and then sieging with the rest of our team. But I like that we are just kind of going to knock the Guardians out like pins. Yeah, we're going on the Mirage. I have a feeling where he's just completely AFK standing. I have a feeling we're going to get tornadoed out of our dash. Oh no, we didn't use our dash. That's great. Now he's very vulnerable. We'll hit a good dash on him. We should be able to kill him with him again. And see, yeah, perfect. I mean, I don't know if we quite did that intentionally, but that's the perfect example of you just hold your dash, and then when he kind of wastes tornado, which mostly Elo will end up wasting tornado if you're not using your dash, you can just kill him for free. Because when Mirage has no tornado, he is very, very vulnerable, and especially when you have something like Abrams stun, where you can just do a lot to him, he will always be in a very bad spot. Oh, that was very well played against the Warden to insta-react with him. This is a little bit of an overchase though. If he's, yeah, I was gonna say, if he's going in on us like that, we can normally expect he has a teammate nearby because he's not really going to win the 1v1, and at this elo, people aren't really going to throw themselves at you just like that for fun. You can expect that they normally are have backup or have a plan. Has a little too deep as well. I believe there's 3 here because I don't think it's the 7 we saw before. We know Warden is around here, and I guess we Lash kind of half HP, so it might be backing, but it's still pretty risky. I like that we're typing for buffs because, I mean, my timer is desynced with yours because someone paused, but I assume they are right about to spawn. So yeah, I'm 30 seconds behind you. That's good to remember. Great awareness for your elo to be commenting to your team that there's buffs and to be ready for buffs to spawn and to give the casting to your Bebop. Because I'm assuming he's Spirit Bop if he's grabbing that. Oh my god, he is 0-5 and Gun Bop. We probably should have stolen that from him. But, I mean, it is good to be a good team player and give it to him. Mirage, I like that we use our dash there before he tornadoes. Since we have the element of surprise, he's not really going to be reacting to us. Yeah, I like that we stopped chasing the Fog of War. Oh wow, yeah, he's marked it a lot to us as well. I don't think we need to use ult there. We are pretty ahead of him, and I think if he chases us into that corner, his tornado shouldn't be up, and we should have our dash up. Now we buy Slowing X. So we have a very good potential of killing the Mirage. We can hit a Slowing X dash on him. Yeah, we're jumping him. Perfect. Perfectly played. He was waiting to tornado you too, but your Slowing X caught him completely off guard. That was perfectly played and great counter itemization. Like that we're TPing, try to kill. Well, there's no one here. We're just splitting with the Wraith. I mean, that's fine. We do get 20% extra souls, but obviously it's nothing stellar to split waves anymore. Like that we're focusing Walker here. We do burst it down pretty quick with Abrams shotgun, especially from the I don't even know what to call this little L camp or whatever. Is it Echo Shard 7? Those balls can. They are going to come from that side. Great dash. Unfortunate we don't hit a wall. We shouldn't go for the melee if we don't hit a wall because it's pretty predictable and pretty counterable. We kind of kill ourselves with return fire, but I don't think there's much we could do about that. When he activates return fire, we can try to tuck or try to use our ult to, you know, stun and then stun him and then kill him, or ult damage might even kill him alone. But we shouldn't be shooting the return fire. We should be trying to, I don't know, kite. We should be trying to kite to the side or use our ult. Okay, wait, I'm actually, this fucking Bebop and Vindicta are fighting, and I have to see who's great. This Bebop is saying that the Vindicta stole his camp and then he's lying about it. Which, for one, there isn't really stealing camps in this game. If you split a camp with someone, it is completely fine, completely normal, and something you should be doing, especially when, you know, a Vindicta who's a carry is taking a camp from a Bebop who's a support. Let us see, though. The Vindicta is farming this camp. Bebop is coming. We'll turn the speed up a bit. Bebop's coming this way. He's farming wave. Oh my god, that is not easy on the eyes at all. We're going to turn the speed back down. He's coming. Wait, now he's typing? Wait, what camp did he steal? I'm actually confused, yeah. Does Bebop think he just has claim over the garage camp? He's not even on it. He's just big. Like, Vindicta's on it before he even comes down this rope. This guy is insane. This guy has, like, actual issues. Damn, that is one of the most mentally brain dead people I have seen in a while. That is saying a lot considering this is a MOBA. There are a lot of like notches on our bar for fighting, but since we're Abrams and the game is kind of early, I don't mind it. Abrams is a character who likes to fight a lot, and you do have a lead, so I like that we're continuing to apply it. I would just say after like 20 minutes, which is hitting now, the notches on our bars should start to fade as we should be, you know, farming more, doing objectives more, not kind of perma-fighting, because after 20 minutes, Abrams, like, very, you know, the early game kind of ends and his very strong early game kind of ends. I don't like this fight. Yeah, we're completely into Fog of War. And we're just kind of going on the Warden because he is next to us. Good job spamming crouch in Warden cage. But yeah, it's just a very risky fight with no one around us. Completely into Fog of War, but we know where none of them are. Like they're grabbing this wave. We do have pretty good wave awareness. I would just say we should be integrating a couple more camps into our like farm routine, because we're grabbing a good amount of waves and then we're going to the next wave or whatever, going to the next character. But we should be grabbing some camps as we're walking around the map. Remember the haze. I mean, this is good. She's positioned a little aggressively. We also know it's a haze. We come to kill her. This should be good with your McGinnis. You kind of have to play Mirage's teleporting. We should be able to kill the Mirage too, right? Yeah, as long as McGinnis doesn't die, this is great. If she dies, it's just okay. I mean, still, you're not going to die, right? We shouldn't be shooting return fire. You're not. I don't think you're going to die. Yeah, your team cleans them up. It's not bad. We get kind of ran on by a lot of them. We could try to get out. We aren't really trying to get out. I obviously know that when we were 70 HP, we wanted to look for the melee for the life strike to save us, but I think we could have looked to run out a little sooner after we killed the Mirage, and then we could have used our dash more to aim for Alcove, which is obviously a very favorable spot for Abrams to fight. I like that we're using this kind of dumb fight by our team. It's not a dumb team fight, but it's not a great team fight. I like that we're using it to split. Just kind of letting our team die. Bryce splits the other walker. That is very, very good. Your team is going pretty neutral in the fight too, which is even better. They aren't folding on us at all. They're still all in that lane, so this is great. We just get this walker for free. We should be coming to the walker. We're a little over focused on minions. We can lose a couple minions to kill the walker faster, just as to not risk them actually coming and killing us. Wraith gets the walker too. That's great. That is a perfect example of how to use your team taking dumb fights to your advantage. Yeah, Warden Yamato, come on you now. A little pathing thing. You probably should have pathed out to the left, kind of towards your Wraith, and then walked up here through Fish Market to make it out. I'm also sorry I'm demonstrating with my mouse. My pen tool is just kind of broken right now for some reason. It's like turbo laggy. I might either try using a new one or I'll figure something out. I don't know. I've been streaming and it's just kind of been like very funky on stream. Unfortunately, we missed a little dash. We're still in for the fight. This is, I mean, we're up a player now, so if the fight is pretty nice. We could be calling, I mean, we're up a player at this elo. We could be calling mid-boss. They don't really have any good ults to steal besides Lash ult, but if we just have someone outside a pit, when mid-boss is, when Riju starts falling and Lash ult isn't really too much of a danger. It's fine to do the walker, but I think we should then immediately turn into mid-boss. So I guess not Wraith died for fun, so it isn't really as much of an option. Now we have that player advantage. I mean, it'd be great to go mid-boss. Our guys can get there. Mirage can get there. It's a 5v4. It's great for us, especially with Lash dead. Now they don't have any ult, so they can really use to steal their contest. Let's see. We're going for bridge buff. This is good. Our movement's a little poor. Also, bridge buff's gone. We shouldn't be fighting this haze. It's very risky because we don't know where the enemy team is at all. What I was going to say is when we get up that zip, we should be trying to wall bounce off of this building or even wall bounce off here if we really want to be very precise about it. But it will just allow us to get to that buff a little faster. So yeah, we're getting chased out for going on the haze a little too aggressively. Your team's going, McGinnis misses wall. I mean, this is, we see two of them, so this isn't that bad. 3v3. Let's look at 3v3. Now Mirage is coming. What did you die to? You just got deleted. No, he just got one shot by Haze. That's unfortunate. I do think that was a little bit of an overchase. Once your fight got there, once your team got there, the fight wasn't awful. It just wasn't great either, and you do end up losing the fight. It was just a very neutral fight on their side of the map that wasn't really worth taking, or we didn't really need to take. We get a pick. I mean, Geist is still dead, so we can't do too much with it, but we could try to do an urn run. If we do run the urn, we should be able to make it before Haze respawns and after Geist does if we time it correctly. And it will be a neutral spawn currently. We're going on 7 here. Little We're catching the 7 out. I mean, we are with the McGinnis, but it is a little risky as we don't really know where any of them are besides the Mirage, who obviously has TP. We do get the kill though. That 7 did misplay by pushing that far alone, and it is good we punished him for it. For this elo, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to expect that if the 7 is playing that, he isn't alone, because at this, I mean, the 7 really shouldn't be pushing that far aggressively. Like, he definitely knows better than to push alone that far when down a player. So if I saw that, I would kind of expect he had some teammates nearby. It's lucky he didn't, but I would say his skill is pretty far below this elo, and we should be anticipating the players being a little better. We're great at popping Colossus though. Got 2 picks, we're going mid, this is great. Only what we really have to fear with mid is Lash, and it is on cooldown. We don't want to take a fight in pit though, because they have 7 ult and Warden ult and Haze ult. It would be very bad. So, okay, Haze is far, 7's far, they're not really contesting. Perfect. We're very slow on the melee. We didn't even try to melee, we just kind of watched it. I guess we were hovering for a dash in case anyone tried to steal. That's good. I mean, assuming you were hovering for a dash, which I think you are the way you're playing. You come in a little closer to Rejuve, just in case they come from vent, but I like the idea. We're starting to group now. I think this is good. We upped a little low, so he'll probably have to reset. So it's basically a 5v5, but you do have Rejuve, so not too bad. You're going to one-shot 7. It's kind of trolling. That's good. We use our ult to dodge knockdown. That's great. This is a pretty deep. I don't think we're going to kill the Warden here. And yeah, we definitely shouldn't chase into their spawn like that. We do manage to make it out. Now we're just going to grab a shrine, I think. Our team can probably knock Patron, which would be very nice. We should really just try to knock Patron and leave, although... Okay, we're getting base guardians. I think it's much better to focus Patron here than these base guardians, then run away, because obviously having knocked Patron is significantly better than having, you know, 1 lane base guardians. Now we need to reset. Even with Rejuve, we need to just reset. We can probably get 1 more fight with Rejuve. We do need to be resetting now. Like that, we're calling buffs again. We're trying to give gun to our teammate. I mean, it isn't great on Geist or us, but I mean, we take it, that's fine. We're buying, resetting now. We should probably be recalling for a group and N. I think we have like, what, a minute 30, a minute left on Rejuve. So it's good to look for a team fight here. It's only us, the Vindicta and the guy, so it is pretty risky to be playing like this. It is crazy the Warden didn't parry there. Especially when you metal skins, he should be anticipating melees. So once when metal skins, we should probably be throwing fake melees, as you know, now they changed it. So you can melee through metal skin. People tend to expect melees when they pop it. We have 1 dead. I think we could definitely just try to end the game all group. I mean, Bebop will respawn in 14. There's a second pick. Yeah, we can definitely end the game here. As long as we all group as a team and we don't throw, especially now that Haze is for some reason splitting the solo lane. Like, this is a pretty free win. We just walked right past the... Alright, that's alright. Yeah, we go on the Lash. That's good. We're doing a lot to him. Only person we really fear is Haze right now. Yeah, we're going into pit. I mean, I assume we're just going to end the game there. Here, we do have to be a little afraid. Oh no, Haze doesn't have ult. Yeah, so this is just a pretty for win. Tevin will probably toss ult in the air, so we should use our ult to shut it down. Yep, perfect. Yeah, we stop it. Perfect. Well played. First off, against Mirage specifically, we should be holding our charge until he wastes his tornado, until we have slowing X, then we can, you know, slowing X, charge him, kill him for free. Other than that, your laning stage was pretty good. I mean, there were a couple times, which I mentioned, where you shoved in wave, and then you could have done some side objective, but you just kind of stayed. But overall, the majority of times, you did end up doing those box routes and camps, so that was very good to see. Your buying was pretty good. I wasn't that tuned into your souls this game, but I don't think they got too high or too egregious at any point. And then as far as the mid and late game, I would say there was a decent amount of over chasing or chasing into fog of war. And then just generally also those fights where you only have like 1 teammate nearby or no teammates nearby. As Abrams, like pre-20, it is good to just kind of run around and, you know, abuse the fact that we are very, very strong early game and go kill everyone. but we should be still angling ourselves for positive fights and trying to play near our teammates, or at least not chasing them when we don't know where any of the enemies are. And then I really liked that we split when our team kind of took dumb fights. It was good to see. Their team was very, I mean, there wasn't too much to go off with team fights because their team kind of just kept fighting you one by one by one. I don't think there was a single good team fight that game. They just kind of kept staggering respawns, so there's not too much to critique there. But if you play every game like this, aside from like, those few small things, I definitely think you will rank up. We had good bridge buff awareness for our elo, but if we want to be hitting Ascendant or Eternus, we should tune up that bridge buff awareness and really be ready for bridge buffs to spawn.